Good evening, and welcome to another episode of The Greatest Salesman in the World, or The World's Greatest Salesman. I'm not even sure what this thing is called anymore. I'm your host, Marco Antonio Alvarez, and I am not the whatever. How y'all doing? I want to talk about social media. Actually, I just want to talk about addiction. My addiction. I used to have a problem with drinking and doing drugs not too long ago, a few years ago. Even smoking cigarettes, right? I did that for a while. Then I stopped, right? But here's the thing, man. Like, social media is really tough to regulate for me, right? I've been doing better about it recently, but from a brand perspective, networking and marketing with other folks in the sales game, it's very useful, right? 'Cause you want to be visible and you want to be known, and you want to make friends with people and all that good shit. And it's really hard for me just to drop some content and then fucking take and leave, right? Because next thing you know, I'm like, the fuck am I looking for, dude? Cheap dopamine. It's ridiculous, dude. This is what it's like, okay? My favorite drug back in the day, one of my favorite drugs back in the day was cocaine. I remember going to a after party once, right? And there was like this big ass pile of blow, like probably like 2 ounces, right? And I was like, what's this, open source cocaine? It was. I didn't leave that party till like 7 a.m. Almost OD'd. Like for 2 days, I just did not feel right. It was bad. It was bad, right? It was probably like one line from an overdose. Walked out of that party with like a, donut ring of pure cocaine. I didn't even realize it until I walked past the car and I looked and I was like, ugh! It's like, no one told me. Bunch of assholes. Anyway, no wonder that dude looked at me really funny when I left. The point is this: social media, in my experience, is a big ass pile of cocaine. So when I go in there to, share a stupid picture or whatever, or post one of these, whatever dumb shit, right? It's like, it's like showing up to the pile, I'm going like, this little bump, like, thanks, I'm back. And it's just like that moment where it's like, post it, and then it's like, what's that person, what's going on there? Like, what the fuck am I looking for, dude? Seriously, what the fuck am I looking for? So, I've been better about it this week, right? But it's been quite the challenge, dude. And I'm curious about what kind of challenges, whoever's watching this, whether you have the same type of thing or whether you're like more disciplined about it and like how you go about it. Like, that's what I'm curious about, other people's experience with it. Hopefully, like, I'm not the only asshole, right? So anyways, that's all I got, folks. Have a good night.